everybody, welcome to Vlogust day 15. What's wrong, Max?
I can't breathe.
You can't breathe? Willie found a cool game on the iPad that he just downloaded, but we have no plans today. It's Friday, no plans. So I know we're gonna be just packing and doing tons of house stuff this weekend.
I want the bagel.
Max wants another bagel? He has no pants on or else I'd show him again. He never has pants on. I have a ton of videos I have to film this weekend because I just want them like all filmed so that I can just edit them next week and not have to stress about like actually, you know, sitting down and filming because that's really hard to find a time to do. But I don't have any plans today, so I'm kind of excited to just chill, and I'm gonna get Molly here. But this has died, it is dead, but now it's just like scabbed. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I feel like I should have given it a name. I feel like it's a girl. She's killing me.
Hey guys, I can jump on 1 foot only on trampolines.
Yeah, you were doing that last night, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so it's almost noon and we haven't left the house. That is like a record in the book of Michelle because I like to be...
Hey guys, I was going to say in the book of Molly.
In the book of Molly. Also, her head...
Hey guys, Molly said a cat.
She's smiling at them. I haven't updated you guys with her head, so I got a pillow off of... Look at this madness.
Molly get the Molly get the
Careful, guys. Anyway, I haven't updated you guys with Molly's head situation. I bought her a pillow off of Amazon. It's like, well, it's not really a pillow, but it's just like a little thing made for infants so that they don't get flat head. And it's helped it a ton. It's looking a lot more round and everything again. So I think it worked. So we'll probably do a review on it because it helped a lot.
Like this, with the little markers. Does that look cool?
I think that looks really cool. Will and Max love coloring. Look at Max's hands. Show them your hands, Max. Oh! She's ready for a nap. So we need to go to the grocery store. So I'm going to just make them some sandwiches really fast and then we'll go to the grocery store. And I think Molly, she's ready to take a nap. So I'm gonna have her fall asleep in the car seat so we can go to the store. Today is definitely one of those days when I realize how crazy and chaotic my house is. I like did tons of dishes this morning, but then I just don't care about like doing the boy's hair today or like my own hair. We're just kind of dressed like scroungy and slouchy today, but you know what? I don't care because I'm not seeing anybody except you guys, all 30,000 of you, or whatever. Anyway, the boys are eating grapes. Do you want me to put some more grapes in the bowl? Okay, and Molly's in her car seat, ready to go. We have so much to do. Did you guys, they're obsessed with the markers. Did you guys pick up your markers? Like put all the lids back on them? Look, Max, you guys.
In the right marker.
I need to find my Whole30 book. I bought this book with a lot of Whole30 recipes because Brad's doing that body fat challenge. So he's like, you guys gotta help me, keep me motivated. So if you guys have any tips for Brad, there's like a pool of money. So everybody at work that wants to do it puts money in. And then whoever wins it, I think it goes for like 2 months. But whoever wins it gets all the money. And obviously you just get healthy. So who cares if you win?
One day.
Eating grapes.
One day.
We're not gonna do your hair today, so it's kind of crazy, but what are we gonna do? But I bought this book at Costco. It's all about Whole30. So there are tons of recipes in here that look really good. Are you so tired? She was crying because she wanted to be put in the car seat. I was realizing also when I edit, I realized that she's crying a lot, but it's because she doesn't cry a lot in normal life. But if you're stopped, if you're in the car and you're stopped, she'll cry. She hates sitting in the car. If it's going, she's fine. And I can only vlog when I'm sitting because I'm not gonna be like holding the camera. So it seems like she cries a lot, but she doesn't. It's funny. We just got to the store and I love this grocery store, and I think every single grocery store needs to do this, but they have a little daycare. So I can drop Will and Max off and then I can just shop with just Molly. Isn't that amazing? And it's free. I'm like, why doesn't every single grocery store have this? Because it makes it so much easier. So when I move to my new house, I'm gonna be far away from this grocery store, so I'm kind of sad about that. But are you getting your shoe on, Willie? So let's go in and get all the ingredients.
I'm putting my stinky shoes on mine.
Don't worry, he was buckled up. He just climbed up to the front seat to put his shoes on because he's trying to be funny.
Stinky shoes. shoes on.
They're obsessed with everything being stinky. Stinky feet, stinky toes, stinky shoes.
No, Matt, I don't see it say that a lot. Max does though.
Huh, boogity. Okay, so I'm in the produce section right now, just getting everything for the stuffed bell peppers. And I got my bell peppers, cilantro, onions, and I got some feta cheese and the turkey for it. And now I think I'm gonna get some peaches because peaches are in season, finally, because it's like towards the end of August. So I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff. I'll get some apples probably too. There's a kid that keeps screaming and screaming and screaming. I feel so bad for his mom. Like literally every 30 seconds he'll scream. So many different kinds of apples. I really don't know what kind. We want Gala, but I don't see any Gala apples. I just got back from the grocery store and the kids did not fall asleep. Molly was asleep. And then all of a sudden she woke up and she was like screaming. And now she's like so calm. Look how calm she is right now. Hi, sister. Hi, baby girl. She's just so calm laying here. But she had a blowout. And then I just realized it like went in her car seat. So I have to clean it out. I hate blowouts. It was cause like the way she was sitting, it like squirted out and she's wearing a dress, you know, so she just had like the little undies underneath. I'm like, ugh, I do not want to. Ugh. All alone, it was a fever.
No, it's not fever.
Not fever.
It's a chicken.
A cold sweat had hit it, believer.
Do you think we should, do you think?
All right, so it is hours and hours later and we just were lazy and at home all afternoon. And now it's 6:40 and Brad is home. I asked you guys on Facebook if you guys had any questions for Brad and we're gonna answer them. A really popular one is how many kids do you each want to have? I want to have 4.
4.
Another one is, does Brad like vlogging?
No. That's why she's the vlogger, not me.
Why don't you like it?
I don't know. I'm awkward.
You're not awkward. Do you think your daddy's awkward? I don't think he's awkward.
I'm awkward on camera.
Somebody said, do you and Brad discipline the kids the same way? Who lets them get away with more things? You or Brad?
I'm more strict. I don't know. You're not like...
I think you're more strict than I am.
Probably. I'm a little more strict.
Not like way strict, but more than me, I would think. If you guys could live in another country, what country would it be? I'd want to live in England.
I don't know. Sweden.
I would want to live
cool.
in California because Tayden's there.
California's a different state. I always say the UK.
That'd be cool.
This is a really popular one. This is like the most popular one out of all of them. It's, your kids always seem so well behaved. Do you have any tips on getting them to listen? Your kids are so adorable.
They don't listen.
The trick is just not to expect too much.
Trick is don't film them when they're not listening.
Yeah. Our kids are not perfect.
They're like normal, I think. They're not like perfect. Just treat them like adults. We try to treat them like they're adults so that they can act like it. Doesn't always work.
Daddy, where's Mommy's iPad?
Plugged in over on the counter.
Another question is, how long until you guys have another baby?
10 years. No, she's been really good. I don't know, 2.5 years.
Yeah, probably 2.5-ish years. Did you each know you were the one when y'all met? Was it love at first sight?
No. We were friends for a long time before we ever had feelings.
Definitely wasn't like love at first sight, because when you're missionaries for our church, you're not like, you don't date and you don't flirt and you can't single off or anything because you're busy like working. But
and she was old.
And I was 3 years older than him, so I didn't even think of him.
I was 19, so I was like, whoa, 22.
22-year-old.
Yeah.
I was 22.
Yeah, 19,
and
22.
Were you both raised Mormon, or did you find the religion later in life?
Born and raised.
Yeah, both of us came from Mormon families. What is your favorite quality about each other?
Can't say on the camera, sorry.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna stop this vlog.
Just kidding. Michelle is very thoughtful of everyone. She worries about people, whether or not they're in huge trouble. She'll always try to be thoughtful and do something nice, and including me, she'll do nice things, and including the kids. She's just very thoughtful and very attentive to people's problems.
Thanks, babes. My favorite quality of Brad's is that he is like a do-it-all guy. Like if he wants to do something, he will find a way. Like we did our kitchen cabinets, he just figured that out on his own. You wanted to become a biker, like a cyclist, he figured that out on his own. Anything he does, he just does it. He just learns how to do it. And his family was always like, oh my gosh, Brad, when did you learn how to do this? Or when did you learn how to do that? Because he can do anything. Anything.
And now I want to learn how to be a dirt biker.
Yeah, now he wants a dirt bike, and I don't want him to have a dirt bike. I don't feel good about that.
She will. She'll let me.
Okay.
She's cool. That's another thing I like about her. She's really cool. She always lets me try new things.
What was your wedding song? What was our wedding song?
Our wedding song, singular.
Probably Bright Eyes, First Day of My Life.
Yeah.
I'd say that was like in our wedding video. Ooh, this is a deep one. How do you keep up your morale and encourage your wife when you see her struggling with depression?
I always try to help her see the bright side of things, and sometimes that pisses her off more because she doesn't want to hear about all the good things in life when she's in a dark place, but I feel like I try to give her perspective when she gets frustrated with friends or the channel or whatever, missing out on an opportunity that could have been really, really big for her life. I feel like it's all about keeping perspective and counting the blessings that you do have, because life can always be what you make it. So I try to give her that perspective, and sometimes it works, and sometimes she has to go to a therapist to hear the exact same things, because
everything that my therapist would tell me, he's like, I told you that exact same thing. No, but he also like takes over. Like he'll take over and like take care of the kids if I'm having a really bad day, or like do dinner. Like you'll take over. Okay, I thought this one was funny. What's one area where your spouse has too many items that need to be decluttered?
Makeup.
Mine is makeup, and Brad's one would be shoes. He has so many shoes.
Not that many.
You have a lot of shoes. He has a ton of shoes, and they're just always like, sometimes I'll collect them around the house. There's like 4 or 5 pairs at like every door. I'd say shoes. What was the first quality you both saw in each other that sparked an interest when you met on your mission? Well, like we said before, we weren't interested in each other initially because we were like on a mission.
But I always saw qualities in her, and I would always think, I want to marry someone like that. Like someone who is fun, who's into good music, who has a deeper side that can have deep conversation, someone who's intelligent.
Or tries to pretend to be.
And takes care of herself, really, you know, presents herself very well. There's all these qualities that I really, really liked about her, but she was older, she was off limits at the time, and so I never really thought of her in those ways. I just thought, I really love her as a friend. And then after we got back, I thought, why do I need to go out and look for the person I want to marry if I already like someone, or I already have a friend who has all these qualities that I like.
One of the things with Brad is I instantly felt a connection with him. Like we had chemistry right off the bat. So easy to talk to. I've never felt awkward around Brad in my entire life, not even for 1 second. I always just felt so comfortable. He was like always so easy to talk to, just like always made me happy. And he's a good singer, he plays the guitar.
First thing I noticed about her was her pretty hair.
Oh.
I was sitting behind her.
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. If you could describe the other person as a type of food, what would it be and why?
Snickers bar.
Snickers?
Because she gets so hangry that it's not even funny. She turns into something scary.
I get so hangry. Oh, Molly, you get the same way. You get the same way, sis. Brad, if I could describe him, it'd be a key lime pie.
Because I'm sour.
Because he's
Yeah, it's sweet and crunchy. I thought you were going to call me hot sauce.
Oh yeah, no, because you don't have like a crazy spicy personality. Like key lime is like Brad's jam, first of all. It's like his obsession. He loves stuff that have like a ton of flavor, and that's just like his personality. He has a ton of flavor.
Flavor Flav.
He just, yeah. He is just being so smiley. Toots and giggles.
Pushing toots out. Jumping, jump.
Here's one for Brad. What was your first thought when Michelle started doing her YouTube videos? What are your thoughts now in comparison to when like I first started?
My first thought was, cool, it's an outlet for her to be able to use the skills that she developed in college and internships and everything she did working for the news channels. And I just thought maybe it's a way that she can, you know, help other people, connect with other people. And I didn't think it would be something that took up a lot of time, but it's a really good outlet for her and something to be able to use those skills. It's gotten much bigger than I ever thought it would get, which is awesome. She's had tons and tons of opportunities to inspire people, help people, just give good tips for people who have never had children, who are transitioning to multiple children, all those types of things. And it's really become kind of a part-time job in a lot of ways.
Not
she's
kind of. It's like,
yeah, she's very committed to it, and
it feels.
It's had its ups and downs, but overall it's been really, really good and good for our family. And so thanks for watching. I love seeing her grow and develop in her career.
Okay, so this is the last question that we'll do. It's, will you guys ever go back to visit Ukraine? What do you miss most about your mission, both of you?
Will we ever go back to Ukraine? It depends on if you all subscribe and keep watching, because
the money, it's a little expensive.
It's not cheap to get over there. Once you're over there, it's not bad, but hopefully someday I would love to. The thing about it is I miss the people, and a lot of the people have ended up coming here. So yeah, we've had the opportunity to meet up with them, spend a lot of time with them, just like we saw Harold and his family the other night. So that's been great to see them here without having to make the journey over there. There's definitely people that I still miss over there. I mean, it would be great just to go back and see the sights that we saw and enjoy the food again. It's just more authentic there. The juices that they have.
The sad part is we were in the eastern part of Ukraine, and I've talked about this before. We were in the Donetsk area, and right now there's like a crazy, basically civil war going on. So it's super dangerous over there right now, and especially if you're an American. And so a lot of the church buildings that we worshiped at and stuff, they're destroyed. Like the one in
They've been taken over.
They've been taken over by the Russian rebels. And so it's pretty sad, but we can't really go back even if we wanted to at this point, because it's not really safe. But I personally, I miss just the people, and I miss just it being so different. Like I loved living in some place that was not even close to here. Like it's just so different. And I loved that. I loved the food and just like the humble people there. A lot of people don't have a ton of stuff, and they're not very worldly, so it was pretty cool to see how humble they were. So I think that's all the questions we're going to do for today, but we will do more. And if you guys have any more questions for Brad that you want him to answer, please comment down below. I think I'm just going to leave the vlog here for now for today. This weekend, what do you think we're going to be doing?
Packing.
packing, right?
Yep. Sorry, I'm awkward.
He always gets so self-conscious. He's not awkward. Comment down below and tell him that he's not awkward.
I don't have the skills of Michelle. I'm not a camera guy.
Doesn't matter. You don't have to be. Just be yourself. But we're gonna put the kids to bed, and we'll probably just watch a movie or something. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Say good night.
Bye.
Guess who I ran into again? I'm not even gonna show myself. I'm just gonna show them. We were just talking on their vlog how we are BFFs. We've seen each other 3 times. I don't think we've seen anyone 3 times. I know we stay until we have another plan to hang out. Like yeah.
3 more times. There you go.
I wish we could go so. I wish we could go so bad. I wish we could go so bad.